Thanks for watching STL TV Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and I've been talking with Alice Prince and Hilary Wagner about their mission of their organizations and the opportunities to get involved. And specifically, Alice, you're with SLATE and Hilary with MERS Goodwill, and we've been talking about all the different ways that you all reach out into the community, specifically with people that are looking for jobs, youth, people with disabilities, people that you're reaching out, and people can come to you as well. So let's talk about youth, because summer's coming up, school's going to be out soon. These kids need to be working.
Yes, yes.
So how do you help them? What are some ways, Alice?
So really what we do is we recruit the youth. A lot of the youth, we go to where they are to recruit them. So that could mean schools, school counselors, neighborhood associations. Last year we recruited at a big concert that we knew all the youth were going to be at. But one thing that's really important is that because our program has had great success, the youth really come on their own. So it's a lot of word of mouth. The agencies that we work with, such as MERS Goodwill, they have credibility. So they really build trusting relationships with agencies such as MERS Goodwill, because they really do what they say that they're going to do. They help the youth not just get a job, but really modify positive behaviors, positive thinking. They insert financial literacy, and any other issue that they could be dealing with that's a barrier to employment. So if we have a parenting mom, we help that mom become a better parent, get better child care. You know, if we have a youth with a disability, we help, you know, partner that youth up with services that they really need. So it's not just about getting a paycheck, it's really setting them on a road to prosperity.
And so for this summer, specifically, what are some of the requirements that SLATE has for the summer youth?
Well,
jobs?
Actually, MERS Goodwill is doing a summer youth program this summer. It's the Mayor's Summer Youth Program.
Okay.
It's the first pilot, first initiative. The entire city is excited about that.
Okay, so Hilary, why don't you tell us more about that?
So this is a really cool program. It's the community really is investing in it. It's privately funded for the majority of that process. That it's being led by the Incarnate Word Foundation, and the funds are going through the Greater St. Louis Community Foundation. And really the entire process is to have youth within certain guidelines. The age requirement is between 16 and 23. There are some focused neighborhoods that have been chosen, and so we're recruiting youth out of those particular neighborhoods, and then our case managers are getting to know those youth, talk to them about what they're interested in, what their skills are, what has been a challenge for them with employment, to being successful on the job in the past, and then from there pairing them up with an employer that has said that they would be willing to host a youth to have them as an employee at their job site over the summer for 8 weeks, 20 hours a week. And so the kids then are developing those work skills, plus a reference, plus something for their resume, while having that case manager to support them to make sure they're successful, that if, as things come up, childcare, transportation, different issues, that then we're able to provide that support to make sure that we problem solve and get past that and help them be successful so they'll be able to do well on their permanent job.
Yeah, right, down the road. It's just so great to get that experience. And you left off the spending money. That's one of the nice benefits.
Oh, true enough.
That's probably the most attractive part to the kids, you know. Give them some cash so they
Absolutely.
can...
Yep, they've got bills, their families have bills.
Absolutely. So, Hilary, can you talk about some of the employers that are going to be recruiting this summer for the youth?
Well, there are a number of employers. I mean, some of them are actually just agencies in our community that are also providing support. I mean, Herbert Hoover, Matthew Sticky, those types of agencies, okay. Jean Slay, but then also I was speaking with someone at Monsanto yesterday, and so they're really interested. They're not as in the city, but they're essentially even people within those neighborhoods and beyond are reaching out saying,
so
yep, we're interested.
Corporations and nonprofits, and really just sounds like a whole gamut of opportunities.
People have really been wanting to get involved, and it's been very exciting.
Okay, so what's the best place for the youth to go to get information right now?
So these should go to our website, so mersgoodwill.org/STL Youth Jobs, and that's where the application is. It gives you the information about ages, neighborhoods, and then that application.
Okay, great. Alice, any final tips for these youth looking for jobs?
Yes, show up with a positive attitude, an open mind. Do not think that a job is too little, because you can learn a lot. I started as a janitor. I started working at McDonald's,
Yeah.
and so I've really increased my skills. Those skills are important.
Absolutely, I think it's great. I used to work at Dairy Queen, and I
Yeah.
can still do the curlicue. My kids love that, so you got to start somewhere, right? So coming up on STL TV Live, St. Louis indie pop duo Bella and Lily Iber will join us, so don't go away.